One byproduct of any growing collection is its tendency to outgrow its accommodations. I've been through this many times myself. As a multi-console gamer, it was always difficult to find an entertainment cabinet that suits my needs. I need lots of space, ideally compartmentalized. I want an attractive and discreet appearance. I'm no neat freak, but wires and controllers tangled everywhere does not make for an attractive living room. And finally, I had to keep it on a budget. Custom cabinetry is outside my skill and price range. After a bit of trial and error and a little luck, I ultimately found my elegant solution, which I will share shortly. As I ready my home for the impending acquisitions of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, my collection will once again outgrow my living room. In preparation of this, I am moving some consoles out of the living room and setting up a portion of my office as a retro game room. What you are seeing is my work-in-progress office game room. I have my television and consoles all set up. Flanking each side are media racks, which currently are empty. I haven't brought the games in yet, but we're here to look at the media cabinet. So let's take a look, and it's just a chest of drawers. I found this to be a very good and easy solution for me. It keeps everything nice and contained, dust-free, and they're pretty easy to find inexpensively to boot, but we'll talk about that later. I want to give you guys kind of a better look at what's going on here. Pretty much in each drawer I've got one system, its controllers and accessories. Everything is hooked up through the cabinet itself, so all the wires and cords stay, in place, out of the way. I've got PlayStation 2 down here. I've got kind of my now playing game there, and all my memory cards and everything else that I need to have handy. I've made a habit of trying to keep all the power in the same cabinet as well. This keeps it accessible to me. I don't have to reach behind things to try to get at where something may be plugged in. Just for the sake of being thorough, I'll show you the other side as well. Right bottom I've got Dreamcast and everything's just kind of thrown in there right now. Original Xbox. And this drawer actually is just full of accessories, remotes, and everything else like that. This is actually I'm not happy with the condition of this drawer right now. It's just a wreck in there. But like I said, this is a work in progress. It's not going to stay like that forever. I found this has worked out really good for me for accessories. This is my living room cabinet. You see I've got my Wii Fit board. It fits right in there and it's always out of the way. In my experience, this kind of cabinet works best for retro gaming. When I got the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, they were both just too large to fit comfortably in most of these drawers. Plus they produce too much heat, and I thought it was too much of a risk to the system. So I do have to keep those systems out. But everything before that, including the Wii here, I feel confident and safe to put them in the cabinet like this. I say this is an inexpensive solution, and that's just from my personal experience. The two dressers that I have that I use for this purpose, I picked up secondhand. Paid very little for both of them. This one I actually got free from my father-in-law, and the one that's in my living room I got at a yard sale. I don't remember what I paid. I know it was less than $20. There are lots of places to find a good used dresser. I would check, Goodwill, Salvation Army thrift store, yard sale, garage sale. The dresser you're looking at right now, this was actually from a hotel. The hotels like to remodel every few years and get rid of everything in all the rooms. So sometimes, if you're in the right place at the right time, these can be picked up for a song. If you did decide to go this route, be prepared to do some modification. You'll have to cut some holes in the back of the cabinet to run the cording. This is the power supply for my living room cabinet. You see at the back of the drawer, I had to actually cut that out because there's no tolerance in how this cabinet was made. Whereas the one in the office was wide open on the inside. I had to do very little to modify it. Now, I just mentioned that I got both of my dressers secondhand, and honestly, you can tell by looking at this one in particular that it's seen better days. It's in pretty rough shape, and it could really use a refurbishing, but remember, this video isn't to show off what I have, it's just to spread the ideas for your game room. And speaking of which, we have a special guest today. Fulgor is hiding something, and what is he hiding? Well, he's hiding the topic of our next video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.